Hey, hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to my weekly predictive reading for April 2020, the last week in April. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable. Please only take those portions that resonate with you. This is a general reading. Okay, Scorpio, off camera to save time, I've performed a protective blessing. I've shuffled and meditated over these cards, just for you. And we will be using an Archangel Power Tarot Card by Radleigh Valentine. You have the Five of Michael, which is the same as the Five of Swords. Your first card is the general atmosphere, the basis of the matter. This is the situation at hand. Seven of Cups, Scorpio, water energy. This is a card of fantasy and imagination, wishful thinking. Dreams are in the clouds. This is the gambler card. So only choose what is 100% secure. This is dreams and choices. So many choices you have difficulty choosing. So only do what is 100% secure. Maybe not all of these things are based in a reality. It could be illusion. It's also thinking before you jump in and letting your feelings guide you. It's escaping reality, drug use, high hopes, daydreaming, mind-altering chemicals, temptation, altered states of consciousness. It's okay to dream and experiment, but make sure your fantasies are not blocking you from development. A choice has to be made, and much care and consideration needs to be devoted to it. One of the cups needs to be chosen and worked with. Otherwise, dreams and ideas just remain castles in the air, in the clouds. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Eight of Swords, Scorpio. Air energy, card of restriction, being bound. These are mind force manacles, prisons of thoughts, doubts. It's a temporary durance. Has to do with your state of mind and limiting beliefs. Restrictions. Some possible accidental interference. Could be the fear to move out of a situation. It may be you being your own worst enemy because it's you that can change matters. This is a bad situation that is temporary, and you're feeling trapped. Maybe you're making excuses or using victim mentality. You'll need to use courage to think in a new way and cast off bonds and obligations. And in this situation at hand, unless you change habitual behavior, you'll not get any further. And if you're dwelling on wrong thoughts and ideas, it will bind you from moving forward. Although these restrictions are self-imposed because of fear and indecision, a sign will come to show the way. There are problems to overcome and decisions to make, and you will not remain stuck. It's feeling like you're trapped with no way out, but there is a solution to every problem. And it's remembering that real freedom comes from inside your own spirit. This is feeling bound by circumstances, not really being confined, but only thinking you are, and that thinking makes it so. Maybe you're confused about what to do, afraid to make the wrong decision. These blindfolds mean that you can't see the obvious. It may be right in front of you, or you're just not seeing clearly. The Seven of Cups with the Queen of Swords is trying to figure out solutions, trying to use logic to figure out feelings. Did I tell you the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Swords is having doubts about clouded choices? And now your third card. And this is how it affects you. These are your external influences that you're trying to, or that are affecting you. It could be your attitude. The Queen of Swords, Scorpio, air energy person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now this air element quality can be in your chart or it can represent someone else. This is an independent, mature person with authority. They have a keen mind. They could be a writer or a lawyer or a military person, a minister. They could be divorced or widowed. They provide solutions with truth and honesty and teach us to accept life as it is. They're a great teacher and communicator, and they have great clarity of thought. It indicates pursuing your desires with strength and maturity. This person treasures solitude. They have a very sharp, keen mind, and they're able to see justice and fairness. The butterflies represent transformation, and the wind passing through the trees represent symbols of the ongoing nature of change. This is someone that has an agile mind, and they love to share their knowledge. They can come across as impatient or sharp or intelligent. It's because their mind works so fast they forget to make allowances. This is thinking carefully on your decision and researching other people's viewpoints. It's leaving your past behind and making sure your dreams are not interfering with your responsibilities. It's making clear decisions. Seven of Cups with the Queen of Swords, trying to figure out solutions. It's trying to use logic. It's to figure out feelings. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Nine of Swords, Scorpio. More air energy. Now, this is worries, anxiety, nightmares. It's all the thoughts running through your mind. You wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep because you can't stop thinking about it, worrying about it. It's an unfounded anxiety. There's a need to be patient. Could be there's some low energy. You'll need to talk about the problems that you bury and speak up to solve these problems, or it brings regrets and nightmares. And this suffering is in your mind. It's a mental torture. You'll need to make required changes for a better future. These are ruined plans, health worries. Steps should be taken to solve these problems, and you are near the end of your mental ordeal, so stop ignoring your fears you've buried. This is a preoccupation with a past experience. It's feeling unworthy or overly fearful or worried about the future or overly sensitive to other people's opinions. It's wisdom and strength gained through experience. But worrying is pointless unless it drives you to take action and confront your worries and fears and take steps to solve your problems. Talk to someone, write in a journal, see a doctor. If you continue to doubt and fear, they will continue to haunt you. This is a high-stress card. Someone may be having feelings of guilt regarding a past transgression, but often the fear of difficulties is way worse than the reality. The fear is worse than the outcome. Put two and two together and look at contradictions around you. Strengthen your resolve and your patience, and try not to feel so down by the temporary blockages or difficulties. The Seven of Cups with the Nine of Swords is imagining the worst. It's indecision over all your worries. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. This is really good, Scorpio. Number 19 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. The Sun. This can represent an Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is also Leo's ruling sign. This has to do with attainment and liberation and marriage and fulfillment. There's clarity and optimism, enthusiasm. It's happiness and success for the future, esteem and honor and success, material happiness and attainment. This can represent a good marriage, happy reunions, pleasures in the simple life. This is letting your light shine. This is optimism and excitement and fresh opportunities. Fears and mysteries vanish with this card, and everything becomes simple, sometimes too simple. And now a cycle can begin anew. Good things can come into your life. This is a card of achievement, and it always brightens any negative cards in a spread. This is new beginnings, and now nothing can hold you back except yourself. This is all systems go. This card reveals everything, and you'll benefit by sharing your true feelings. It's radiance and optimism and clarity, and the hard work being behind you. All is going to be going right for you. You'll see the good in others, and you'll let your light shine, and you'll look on the bright side. So do what makes you feel excited and warm inside. Opposites now come into harmony. The Seven of Cups with the Sun card is a creative problem solving. It could be someone else that can help. This is taking advantage of a second childhood. The Eight of Swords with the Queen of Swords is denying the truth or not seeing it. Maybe a cat's got your tongue. You're torn. You have troubled thoughts. You need to try to keep a civil tongue. It's keeping thoughts and feelings to yourself for the best results. This is being guarded. Eight of Swords with the Nine of Swords is someone that's prone to self-sabotage. It's imagining your worst fears and living them out in your head. The Eight of Swords with the Sun card is moderating an intense situation. It's change for the better that is on the way. Your efforts will bring clarity. Secrets vanish, regardless of your restrictions. The Queen of Swords with the Nine of Swords is stress due to cynicism, skepticism. It's stress due to people believing people are motivated by self-interest. The Queen of Swords with the Sun card is her intentions are honest and she reveals the truth and clarity. The Nine of Swords with the Sun card is bad reasoning causes stress. Could be fear keeping away things that can lead you to success. Fearing it's too good to be true, and the fear of clarity. Your Archangel Power Tarot card by Radleigh Valentine. The Five of Michael. Air energy, the same as the Five of Swords. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking more uplifting approach. This situation doesn't serve you. Stop and reconsider if the actions you're planning are worth your time and energy. You may very well win the day, but there is a strong possibility that there won't be much to celebrate in the end. Ask your angels if there are other more uplifting paths you might follow. There's a lot of negative energy coming from people involved in this situation that doesn't match your vibration. Archangel Michael can help you vacuum away all that negativity. Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Make more optimistic plans. Even if things don't turn out the way you've hoped, value what you've learned and try to again with your improved information. Additional meanings, negative thinking, wasted energy, a need for greater self-awareness. Thanks, you guys, Scorpio. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.